how's it going, bros? Welcome to Easy Safe Content with your boy, sellout brand generic YouTuber 224, safe brand, family friendly, progressive little ninja. Wow, I have color in my hair. That means I'm a cool, edgy YouTuber. That's right, I'm so quirky. Look at my safe trendy brand. Ooh, so progressive, so moist, so magical. All of these mainstream YouTubers, aren't they just glorious? Aren't they just wonderful? They just make me want to jump out of a bus as well. A moving bus. Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great video here on the moist, majestical Savior Show, where I'm not like these corporate scumbags who basically sold their soul to Satan. No, I'm organic, I'm human, I'm real, I'm animated. The new YouTube update with YouTube removing the dislike button. That's right. Crazy news! Oh my god. Don't worry about all of the wars going on. Don't worry about the fact that we're entering into a digital dystopia where we basically give away all of our human rights for content and freedoms. No, never mind that, boys, okay? Because the big issue is that YouTube is removing the dislike button. And in all seriousness, okay, this isn't a huge global issue, of course not, but since YouTube is now bigger than the mainstream media pretty much, and it's pretty much the biggest thing in the world, especially since movies and Hollywood have now died, I guess that's one good thing to come out of this. YouTube now is the biggest thing, is the biggest source of media in the world, which is pretty crazy. I guess if I was a YouTuber and I started 10 years ago, I would be one of these little trendies with bleach in my hair and, a thumb up my ass. So, yeah, it's a great time where we can all just do, little trendy dances and basically make a complete mockery of ourselves. It's demons everywhere. YouTube's new update, okay, boys, is removing the dislike button from videos, which is pretty crazy stuff, okay? In all seriousness, it is quite a big deal, like I said, because YouTube is the biggest source of media, and as a creator on YouTube, as a YouTuber, wow, because I'm better than you. Did you not know that already? If I make videos on the internet, I'm better than you, and I'm a celebrity. So get on your knees, start worshipping me, become a member, and give me lots of money, and yeah, basically, I'm basically God, and you're peasants, and because I'm talking to you on a video, I'm a god. That's YouTuber logic right there, boys. I digress. I'm sorry. I'm crazy. But pretty much, YouTube has removed the dislike button, which everyone, and especially YouTubers and creators, are pretty upset about. And some people, of course, are loving it. So I just thought I would give you my opinion, because it's not like because it won't be like any other opinion that you've heard. Trust me on that, boys. So if you enjoy this content, give me a like, give it a share, and subscribe to become a sinner today. So welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great video. I'm sorry for the delayed intro. I'm just insane. And together, let's reach 5,000 subscribers. That would be awesome, okay? Let's get it. Let's do it. Let's smash like and demolish that dislike button, okay? So today, boys, that's right, YouTube has removed the dislike button from YouTube videos, okay? The dislike button on YouTube is gone. Pretty crazy stuff, okay? So, what do I think about this? Okay, first of all, let's just get rid of the generic opinions, okay? First of all, yes, okay, this is not a good thing. A lot of people might say, yes, it's a great thing. That means I will never be triggered again. I will never feel hurt again. I will never feel the pain and the shame of making terrible content again. I can just release absolute clickbaity trash forever and not be penalized for it. What a great time to be alive. But in all seriousness, that's just BS, okay? Because first of all, dislike buttons, okay, it's just a number on a screen at the end of the day. These are real people who are watching the videos. These are people interacting with you in a digital space. Yes, but that doesn't mean that it's not real, and that's the magic of YouTube. So when someone hits the like button, that does mean a lot to me. When someone hits a dislike button, that too means a lot to me, because what this means is I might have basically pissed off people. I might have made a bad video. I might have done something in the video that wasn't that good. They aren't just random numbers, okay? They do actually mean something, okay? Because like I said, it's real people interacting with whatever it is you're putting out to the world, okay? Something creative, something magical, okay? So if I see a lot of dislikes, that means obviously that I've made a bad video, or I've made a mistake, or I've said something wrong, or whatever, okay? It means that there's a chance for me to improve myself, to improve my content. And if you're a decent human being, and you're actually a good person, not just a virtue signaling douchebag, okay? You actually want to improve yourself because you're a genuine pro-human spirited person, okay? That's how you should view it, okay? If you have dislikes, that you shouldn't think, oh, everyone else is wrong and I make the best content in the world and these people are just haters. They're just haters, okay? Just ignore them. They're just haters, okay? Now, sometimes that can be the case. I know before I've had huge amounts of dislikes before on some videos, you know, where I talked about a certain fan base, and of course I've upset that certain fan base. That's perfectly normal, but if you're just making normal content or any kind of content and you get dislikes for it for no apparent reason, that usually means it's something wrong with your content, something wrong with what you're creating. What this does, okay, pretty much, is it limits our feedback to our videos, okay, and it gets rid of the chance for people to actually improve their content and to actually receive criticism and feedback. And first of all, as a YouTuber, let me just tell you, yes, all of this stuff does get to you, all of this stuff does impact you, you know, seeing all of these numbers and stuff like that, it does make you a little bit crazy, okay? And when you get comments, usually nice comments, yeah, it's a great feeling, but of course there are bad comments and there are negative comments, people that just want to bring you down, and that does hurt your soul, okay? I'm not going to pretend it doesn't, because I would just be lying. You could just say, brush it off, it's just words on the internet. Of course, I would not want YouTube to remove the comments, because that is complete censorship of speech, and I would never want that, but I'm just trying to say, negative comments affect you way more than the dislike button is what I'm trying to say, okay? And yeah, it's very hard to describe. But anyway, the problem is, by removing the dislike button on YouTube, okay, this basically, like I said, it limits people's chance to basically fine-tune their content. It also limits people who are watching the content. Basically, if they click on a video, they're not going to know if it's absolute crap or not. They're not gonna know if it's a complete waste of time, because there are so many videos out there on YouTube that aren't really from proper YouTubers, that are simply there just to clickbait you and to basically get the initial click, okay? Just like, you know, these tabloid journalists and modern day journalism, just like these mainstream journalists do. They don't care about the actual content, they just care about the click, the initial click, which is what gives them ad revenue if they have the potential to make ad revenue. So basically, getting rid of the dislike button will basically not only does it affect the creator, because then they can't fine-tune their content and basically try and better themselves, which is what people should do, okay? Always try and improve on yourself every single day. That's my philosophy. But the problem is, it also affects the viewers, because they're not going to know if a video is absolutely terrible or if it's good or if it's a complete waste of time. This brings me to my final point, my biggest point, okay? This is censorship, okay? It might look like a little progressive, trendy, friendly thing that YouTube is doing, okay? That this is basically to protect the mental health of creators and of YouTubers. As an online personality, as an entertainer, they're doing it to protect my little neck beard, okay? That's why they're doing this, okay? They're doing it to protect my feelings. No, okay? That is simply a lie that they are telling everyone, the public. Now, let's just be real. YouTube is a pretty bad corporation, okay? Because they don't actually listen to their creators. They never have once listened to their creators. They used to care way more about the individual creators, but now, because they are so big, they basically ignore anyone who doesn't have a massive voice, And even if they do have a massive voice, they still ignore them and favor companies and corporations and big outlets that basically have channels on YouTube, big companies and corporations, because they know that going the commercial route, they basically have the best of both worlds, but ignoring the smaller creators, okay, the people who actually made YouTube is why everyone is against YouTube nowadays. It's because they're neglecting the creators who made them, and that is so sad and disgusting to see. So don't be fooled, this isn't trying to protect YouTubers' mental health or anything like that, okay? This is simply censorship, okay? And how is this censorship, you might ask? How is removing just a dislike button censorship? Well, let me tell you, for so many years now, we've seen this progressive and this weird agenda come in globally, okay, especially in the West, where pretty much having your own opinions is somehow bad, okay, and basically being offensive is somehow treated as a crime, because now you can't basically have an opinion yourself, because if that opinion affects someone else's feelings, and if your opinion basically triggers them, and if your opinion basically is hurtful in any way, if your opinion basically can hurt any other individual or especially a group, okay, that is basically deemed as hate speech. This agenda has become so dangerous now that people are getting cancelled left and right. People are actually having to pay fines or go to jail because of something that they've said, okay? I understand that words sometimes, like a call to action, for example, is dangerous speech. There are some cases where freedom of speech should be terminated if it actually becomes truly dangerous to another individual, but usually just having opinions and just speaking your mind should be encouraged, and that is the great thing of being a human, is we're all entitled to our own opinions. Each one of us have our own different and unique opinions, but the establishment in the last couple of years have tried this new agenda of basically controlling and managing speech, because by doing that they can then control all information globally, and that is what we are seeing, a massive information war, and basically a war on your freedoms, on your human rights, and on your choice of expression and freedoms of speech, and basically just having your own opinions are being controlled. And by removing the dislike button, this is actually what they're doing, because being offended is basically the same as being physically attacked, which of course it isn't, but that's how they're treating it, because they're now using mental health, and just having your feelings slightly damaged is basically considered a crime, okay? And that is a disgusting outlet, that is a disgusting view of human expression, and that is why removing the dislike button is simply censorship, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, my sinners. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let's try and fight back this dystopia, but it seems it's got pretty crazy right now, because now they are literally just removing a button because basically that has the chance to offend someone, which is just absolutely insane. But that's the current world that we live in. It's madness. Let me know your opinions down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have yourselves a great day.